Tracy.
Hi, welcome to At Home with the Wayne. We're so excited that you're joining us. Oh, this is the video blurb.
Tracy's.
Hi, welcome to At Home with the Wayne. We know that you have lots of online options, and we're so excited that you're spending a few minutes with us this evening. With us, we're so excited to have special guests this evening, Matthew Stevens and Haley Roberts. You gonna bring them on, Una, to join us?
Yes. Hi everyone, I'm Una. Welcome to the second Wayne Theater live stream. We're so excited to have you here at home with the Wayne. Thank you, Tracy, for introduction. And yes, we have Haley Roberts and Matthew Stevens joining us today. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi, Una.
How's it going?
Another day in quarantine, living the dream.
Loving it.
Thank you guys for joining us. It's so glad to see your faces. And we have some surprises from you guys prepared for this live stream, right?
Oh, yeah.
We sure do.
That's right. And Una, we already have lots of people already that have joined us and watching.
Oh, that's wonderful. Say hi in the comment section and give us love because we're giving all the love that we have.
We're so excited that Matthew has come back to the area for the time being and has been sharing his time and talents with us here at the Wayne. The last time Matthew and I caught up was in New York at the Association of Presenters of, we call it APAP, the conference. And now you're back. You also got together a little cabaret show for us at the Way not too long ago, which we hope to bring those type of nights back. Can you tell us what's been happening in your world, Matthew?
Yeah, it's a crazy time to be in the arts. Even though I've been living in New York City for 8 years, my family is here in Augusta County. I grew up here. So I'm thankful to have such a beautiful place to be when I can't be in New York. I was conducting a production of La Cage, the Jerry Herman musical, out in Arizona, and it was a beautiful production. We were running over 50 performances, but suddenly, like many states, they issued a ban on large gatherings. So that contract ended abruptly, and things were bad in New York City. So the universe was saying, hey, go back home. And I think it's so wonderful that the Waynesboro, Augusta County area has the Wayne Theater that produces such great stuff. And I got in touch with my friend Hank Fitzgerald and was like, hey, I'm back in town. Let's see what we can do. So here we are trying to make art remotely, which is, I think, a new experience we're all navigating, but hopefully bringing a little bit of joy to people's otherwise sequestered homes.
Well, we thank you for joining us tonight. And Haley, no stranger to the Wayne. She's been our leading lady in a couple of musicals on stage at the Wayne, playing the role of Fiona in Shrek, and just recently Elle Woods in Legally Blonde. So fantastic. Can you tell us a little bit about that experience?
It was a dream come true. So playing Elle Woods is definitely one of my top 5, like hands down. Wanted to play so much, and it was so much fun. The cast was so supportive. Hank was so supportive. It was just a really great, fun way to explore theater and to make people laugh. That's my favorite thing about theater, is to get people to come outside of themselves and join together and just laugh and enjoy an experience that makes them go home feeling a little lighter. Like, the world is already hard enough, right? So if we can bring joy to someone else, that's the way to do it. And the nice thing is, the Wayne Theater creates an atmosphere where it's safe to do that, and it's fun to, acting is kind of scary. You put yourself on the line and you're like, is this going to bomb? Is it going to be good? And knowing that you can make choices and kind of go for it, and that it's an environment where people will be kind and say, let's try that again, or try it a different way versus, does that make any sense? I don't know.
Absolutely. But you also connect with the Wayne Theater in other ways. You're a mom of children that's been participating in our workshops, but then also you see fully what happens behind the scenes and have been involved recently with costumes with Frozen, being the designer. I saw you early on the side of rehearsals of Legally Blonde, sketching and all kinds of things. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So my oldest daughter, I have 5 kids, and my oldest is 9, and she's in Frozen Junior at the Wayne, and she loves it. She's an amazing snowflake, and she loves it. Leslie is so awesome with the kids. She just really speaks to them on their level. She's patient. She has so many creative ways of engaging them. My daughter just spends hours talking about Leslie and how amazing she is, and as well, I'm also the costume designer for Frozen Junior. So it's fun to get to work with them as a parent, and I feel like they do a great job of communicating. I'm never left wondering what's going to happen, even through all of this, which is something we've never dealt with before. Um, I felt really early on, I kind of knew like, here's what we're going to do, here's how this is going to work, and then just keeping the children engaged because I know at my house there were some serious tears over Frozen being postponed. And I feel like they've done such a good job of helping the kids still feel excited about it and involved. I love being on the creative team. There's a lot of really great support. I feel like there's really great communication. And it's fun. It's fun to see those kids get excited about their costumes.
We've had a lot of exposure of Frozen this past week, and we hope that everyone's been able to take advantage of the theater tips that Leslie provided today. Haley had something on costumes and Hank Fitzgerald on wigs. And tomorrow will be singing tips with Sarah Kramer, who's the music director of Frozen. So Matthew, tell me what you're going to play for us tonight, because I know people there watching want to hear a little bit of music.
Yeah. So this, it's just a short little 2-minute song. And for those of you who were able to attend the last cabaret night I hosted at the Wayne back in August, I believe last year, this piece is from Stephen Sondheim's Into the Woods. And given the current circumstances, I thought the piece would be so appropriate because it's called No One Is Alone. This is from the Act 2 finale of Into the Woods, where everyone has gone off on their different ways, but they found unity in the unified goal of defeating the giant. So this is a solo piano arrangement of Stephen Sondheim's No One Is Alone.
Take it away. That was just beautiful. And I just want to take note that as he was playing, I was listening and I just glanced over here at our Facebook live site. And I just wanted you to know the hearts were exploding. The hearts were just exploding as you were playing, Matthew. And Casey Hott wrote, "Oh, this is one of my favorites." And Casey Maxton Whitaker, she's so excited to see both of you here on At Home with the Wayne. Wow.
It's nice to connect with people and through this new medium. And thank you everyone for being here. If you have a question for our artists today, please feel free to ask it.
That's right. And we want to also thank you for any and all donations that you're providing to the Wayne Theater during this time. There are links on our Facebook page and on our website where you can give a donation, pay what you will, whatever you're comfortable with, and also purchase gift certificates for future shows at the Wayne, because the Wayne Theater will reopen. But we certainly are enjoying this platform of At Home with the Wayne. Matthew, that was just beautiful. And you play for a lot of famous Broadway stars as well. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, sure. Sorry, I took my headphones out. I just want to make sure everybody can still hear.
Yes.
We're good? Great. So, I consider myself really blessed with my artistic life in New York. I just come across all kinds of people in different kinds of artistic projects. I've been fortunate enough to play auditions for several Broadway shows, working with Broadway stars. In addition, I also work quite a bit in opera. And so I guess throughout, no matter what kind of project I'm working on, I have the pleasure of trying to make really great art with all kinds of people. And sometimes the people are really grounded, sometimes they're a little crazy. But regardless, I think, the work comes first. So the best artists are sometimes the one who says the least but can do the most. So if you perhaps know Norm Lewis, I did a recital with him at Lincoln Center a couple years ago, and he was an absolute joy. He also has the most relaxed energy you ever will be around, which kind of put me at ease. Working with a Tony Award-winning actor, it was an absolute pleasure just to meet. But in addition, I've been able to work with people like Mary Testa, opera stars like Deborah Voigt, who really made a name for herself doing Wagner at the Metropolitan Opera in the late 90s into the 2000s. In addition to Natalie Dessay, who's an opera star who's now crossed over into musical theater. We did a reading of a Broadway-bound musical last fall. So just to collaborate and make art with people, I think is what I'm missing right now by what's going on with COVID-19. Artists can't get together. And so I think we just have to be creative and have to stay stimulated so that way we feel like we're contributing,
Well, even though you are accompanying and playing for other soloists, I want you to know what an important role that you have, and I'm sure you know, to the people that you're accompanying, because you are just fascinating to watch as a pianist. Your musicality that you put into it and your patience as well, working with a wide variety of artists. So thank you so much. Recently, you had the opportunity to accompany Haley in a few songs on the stage a couple weeks ago.
So that was your guys' first time you actually did something together, right?
Yes.
Okay, and how was it?
Awesome.
I wanted to hear that. I just wanted to hear that. Great. So should we show a little video of that?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So what's it going to be? Haley, what was the choice of the song and why this song?
So the first song that we did was Popular from Wicked. It's one of my favorite shows. It's a role that I would love to play, Galinda. And I just thought people need to have fun. It's always fun to sing like a dramatic ballad, That's more about the artist, I feel like, a lot of times. And I wanted it to be about the people who are viewing it, just to have something lighthearted and fun.
Great. Okay, let's listen to it. But first, you will hear somebody else in that video who we miss dearly. It's our beloved Chris. So hear him count away and hope you enjoy all of it. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Hi,
Hi, my name is Haley Roberts, and I love working at the Wayne Theater. Recently, I was Elle Woods in Legally Blonde the Musical. Thank you for watching. Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than I, my tender heart tends to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know exactly what they need. And even in your case, though it's the toughest case I've yet to face, don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead, and yes, indeed, you will be popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper poise when you talk to boys. Little ways to flirt and flounce. Oh, I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix that hair, everything that really counts to be popular. You're gonna be popular. You'll hang with the right cohort. You'll be good at sports and know the slang you've got to know. So let's start, 'cause you've got an awfully long way to go. Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. Now that I've chosen to become a palace sister and advisor, there's nobody wiser. Not when it comes to popular. I know about popular, and we insist from me to be who you'll be instead of dreary who you were. Well, there's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular. Lar, la, 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 la. We're gonna make you popular. When I see depressing creatures with unprepossessing features, I remind them on their own behalf to think of celebrated pets of state or especially great communicators. Did they have brains or knowledge? Don't make me laugh. They were popular, please. It's all about popular. It's not about aptitude, it's the way you're viewed and very true to be. Very, very popular, like and though you protest your disinterest, I know clandestiny. You're gonna burn and bear it, your popularity. La, 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 you'll be popular, just not quite as popular as me.
Woohoo! That was so great. And the comments are coming in. Everybody's loving it.
Haley, I just love that song of the Good Witch and the hearts that were just bursting around when you played. That was wonderful. Taking a look at lots of people that are joining us. Patra, Kim Ryder, Alex Sullivan, Katie Halleck, Elizabeth Brandon, lots of people. And I'll be on the lookout in case there's a question that comes. Carol Bingham's watching. It's wonderful to see some ambassadors. And Crystal McKee saying, love all my friends from the Wayne Theater. So nice.
Aww.
I know. So we love this at home with the Wayne. So let's talk a little bit about what may be coming up. What's in your world coming up, Matthew, on the horizon?
Well, you know, I think, and I speak for anyone who works in the service industry or the arts industry or any industry that involves getting large groups of people together. We don't really know what's next. I think we're kind of collectively playing it by ear. You know, a lot of us found the rug just ripped out from under us artistically and professionally when COVID hit. So I think the best we can do is continue to make art, and we're trying to maintain our professional and social connections. So when we get the green light, we can be creating again. So I've got a couple projects on the horizons and a couple projects that have been pushed back. So I think we're just kind of playing a waiting game and hoping sooner rather than later. And I think it's a tricky balance of we want to get back in the room and make art together, but we have to be responsible about it. So we want to do it as soon as possible, but not before it's, not safe. So it's kind of a balancing act.
Yes, I agree. We have Zoom rehearsals going on so that when we're able to get back to the stage, we will be ready. That's for sure. Haley, what about you?
For me right now, I'm kind of focused on just working on frozen costumes, just like last minute little things, and then just creating art with friends. In fact, my friend Cassie texted me today that she wanted to record a few things, obviously separately through apps, and just to enjoy music and art together while we can.
That's right. And I'm so proud of the Wayne team bringing At Home at the Wayne together in a short period of time, and the things that we've been able to provide for children and of all ages. I'm looking forward to what's to come of this. And it may be a long-standing platform that we have at the Wayne Theater. So the creativity is not stopping, and that is for sure, just maybe in a different way. So Haley, you also performed another song at the Wayne, and tell us a little bit about that.
I did. One of my favorite songs is called Times Like This from Lucky Stiff. It's an older musical. It's not as famous. And it's about a woman arguing the point why a dog is more important to have in your life than a man, which is true. I'm just kidding. I love you. My husband's watching this upstairs. I love you. So much more important than a dog every time. But it's just a fun, kind of funny song, and it's sweet and endearing.
Matthew, had you ever heard the song before?
Yeah, actually, one of our viewers, Cassie, I played this song with her in a cabaret years ago before. It was a full circle moment doing this song with Haley last week, doing the song here years ago. So it's a great song.
She gave me the sheet music. Hi, Cassie.
Nice. Okay, let's watch it then. Here we go, everybody.
3, 2, 1.
A friendly face, the kind of face that melts you with a grin. The kind eyes that welcome you the minute you walk in. A tender glance you simply can't refuse. At times like this, a girl would choose a dog. No, really. He listens when you tell him things. There's nothing you can say. And unlike certain people, you can teach him how to stay. And when the world is giving you the blues, he cheers you up by chewing up the news. At times like this, a girl would choose a dog. Other people need romance, dancing, playing around. Certain people need constant fun. Well, I'm not one. I have my feet on the ground. Give me a quiet night, a stack of books, a tuna melt on rye, a simple walk together underneath a starry sky, and suddenly the night is something rare. And all because there's someone special there, who's gazing at the view, his head upon your shoe. At times like this, sure could use a
Haley, I just love that song. It's so fun. We also have Rebecca Shin joining us and Taylor Farnsworth, Terry May Coffee. Are there any last questions for our guest this evening? Rick Wheeler's watching.
Rick!
Because now's the time. Well, I just want to thank you both so much for joining us with At Home with the Wayne. It is April Fool's Day, and if you're at home with boys like I am, the prank war has been going on all day. But we're not sharing any pranks with you tonight. Any final words that you all would like to share?
I think just that we really appreciate your support of the Wayne, and if you are able and willing to donate anything at all, we would really appreciate it and love your support. As you know, this is hard and Wayne can't be open, but it's such a wonderful place and has so many wonderful programs to help encourage the arts.
Matthew?
Sorry, I had a little internet issue.
It's okay.
It's a pleasure to be back in this area under not great circumstances, but I believe so much in what the Wayne is doing, and please continue, even though we're not gathered together to see productions, please continue to support the Wayne at whatever level you can, and we will all be back soon enough.
I want to thank you all so much, our guest Haley Roberts and Matthew Stevens, for joining us at Home with the Wayne, and to all of you watching, thank you so much for your support. Please consider giving a donation. You can see the link right now on our live Facebook page, or visit our website at waynetheater.org. Become a partner in the arts. That's our membership program. Purchase a gift certificate for the future. The Wayne will reopen, and we will be ready to hit shows to the stage, bring shows to the stage right away. Again, we thank you so much for your donations, and continue to join us at Home with the Wayne. Tonight's broadcast has been produced by the Wayne Theater with your host, Una Ula, myself, Tracy Straight, and again, we thank our hosts, Haley Roberts and Matthew Stevens. Until next time, wash your hands, be safe, be kind, share a smile with someone, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye, thank you.